Don't think you are. Know you are. No concurrence. There's no battle here. There's only knowing. When you start knowing that you are, instead of fighting or thinking that you are that, everything falls. You're living an illusion. You're living everything out than just your own being. When you simply are, you are, because you know you are. And that's what I'm gonna tell you exactly how in this video. Stay tuned. What happens when we think we are something, or when we are competing to something, or when we are in this kind of battle to know who's best? We are energy. We are made of pure energy. And what happens when you start with this kind of thoughts? It will generate, together with the universe, the manifestation of that which you are thinking. So, for instance, if you are thinking that you are something, or you are competing to something, the universe will answer, yes, of course, you are thinking of that. So you start to become that what you are thinking, which is competing, which is everything that you don't really want in your life. When you are competing, you are sending a message to the universe saying that you are not. Simply because you are not being that, just because you are thinking that you are, instead of knowing that you are. Let's say you are a man. When you are a man, you know that you are a man because everything in you makes you know that you are a man. If you are a woman, then everything you see in yourself and feel and all makes you know that you are a woman. So you cannot think that you are a man knowing that you are a man. And so when you know that you are a man already, the universe corresponds exactly as a manifestation through yours manifestation, through you, that you are a man. So you are manifesting all the time to be a man because you know you are a man, or you are a woman. So when you are that, when you know that you are, you cannot think about knowing that you are that, because you already know that you are. And so in life is the same thing. We are exactly what we know we are. So if we accept, if we forgive, and if we love ourselves as to be a supreme being already, God itself, knowing that we are that, we start to manifest that in our life. Because the knowing is a complementation of the experience itself. You know that you are a man or a woman because you are experiencing and knowing at the same time that you are. And so that creates the highest form of manifestation, which you will never change that unless you change your own knowing and experience. But as you already left, or you already lived all this time as a man, to change again into a woman, for example, then you need a surgery, or you need a real manifestation, because you had experience already how to be a man. And so you are going against your manifestation if you are doing that in a way that you don't know who you really are. Of course, this is the highest expression, like a very serious case of changing sex, but I'm not entering this theme. I'm just saying you an example. I can give you another example. It's like you have a car. And for example, this car is a, let's say a Ford Mustang, let's say. When you have a Ford Mustang, if somebody asks you, do you have a car? No. Yes. What is it? A Ford Mustang. Ah, it's a very nice car. So, you know that you have a car, you have this car, because you are also knowing and experiencing, which makes you know that you have this car. So, you know that you are a Ford Mustang user, let's say. So, you got this car. So, you are manifesting to have this car, because you know and you have experience to have this car. But when you think you have something that you don't have, you are sending a corrupted signal to the universe, which you are sending a message to yourself, because the universe is manifesting itself through you, that you are not. Because when you think you have something, you are not experiencing to have it. Because you are thinking that you have it, but you do not have it. Because you don't know that you have it. But in truth, you know that you have all. And when you start knowing that you are, instead of thinking that you have, you revert the process of manifestation. It's like the Matrix said, don't think you are, know you are. So we know we are multidimensional beings, even if we are not conscious about being a multidimensional being. But because we are knowing that we are that, we start to experiencing to be a multidimensional being. Because knowing attracts experience. And when you start to experience, you start to be. And so, instead of doing it to have it, to become, instead of this old process of being that we have been all doing all this time, and look where we are very far away from the truth, and now we are using the ancient technology to become again what we were once in this life. And so instead of doing it to have it, to become, simply know that you are, to experiencing it, to become. This is a much faster process. Now, including all this, you can also do it, but do it as knowing that you are, instead of thinking that you are, instead of doing it because you have to do it. No. Do it because it pleasures you. It gives you pleasure, knowing that you are by experiencing it becoming. Look how beautiful it is. Knowing, experiencing, becoming. Do it by knowing, experiencing it, on becoming. This is the great master's secret of ancient technology. As simply, as beautiful, as wonderful as it is. Let go of your old habits of doing, to have it, to become. We have been all doing this, and we are all tired of this. Doing all the life and never become. Because doing it proves that we are not. Because you have to do. And as we don't have nothing to do in this life, then just being that by knowing, which attracts the experience itself, which then you become that you thought that you didn't have it or you couldn't experience it, you start to experience just because you are knowing that you are. The base is knowing that you are and not thinking that you are. When you know that you are and you attract the experience itself, then your thoughts are manifested into your reality, which then you become. So in order to change your thought system, you have to know you are as a base. My name is Ivo Arthur. This is WAAO TV. We are all one. Comment on the section below your experience and apply this in your life and see the results. This is how I manifest my life, as being free from the matrix. This is how you become free from the matrix. Infinite gratefulness for existence. Namaste, friend souls.